Rachel Nagel with Adventurous Heart, and today, apparently I'm boring, today we're going to talk about Skijoring, Bikejoring, and Canicross. Before you get started though, you need a few things. The number one thing you need are, of course, cute little awesome dogs. Shira, can I see your hand? Thank you. So this is Shira. She's my main pulling dog for all of these activities. Rascal, where are you going? I know I said she was the main dog, but you're just as important, Rascal. Come here, buddy. Come here. So then we have Rascal as well. So our Australian Shepherd, he does a pretty good job pulling as well, but our powerhouse is indeed the Husky. So you need your dogs to get started. And then you'll need some other pieces of equipment. And the pieces of equipment that we're going to talk about is what you'll need for Canicross. And then we'll add on the pieces of equipment that you'll need for Skijoring and Bikejoring. So the most important thing you'll need is the harness. So this is the harness for the dog. And I have the backpack harnesses because we use them year-round for a variety of activities. A lot of people will also use the H-back harness as well. So different harness options, but harnesses for your dog. In addition to the harness for your dog, you're going to need a harness for yourself. So I tend to use a harness that looks like this. There are a lot of varieties out there. I recommend at least a 3-inch back just because it'll help your back. If it's too narrow, it puts more pressure on your lower back. So at least 3 inches wide for the harness. And the harness essentially is going to have a buckle that keeps it on you, as well as a quick release. So if the dogs happen to pull you in some place that's dangerous, you can quickly release them, so your tow line release. And then some of them will also have leg loops that helps keep it nice and low. At first I didn't like the leg loops, but now I really like the leg loops because they help keep it low on your lower back, which makes your back a little bit more protective. So you have the harness for your dogs, the harness for you. The next thing you need is a way to connect yourself to the dogs when you're pulling. So I recommend a tow line with an integrated bungee with a couple tug lines. So the way this works is you have the tow line. Hey, Rascal. The tow line is going to go ahead and connect you to the harness. And then it has an integrated bungee. So this is the most important part. You can see as I'm pulling it, it goes back. So this alleviates the pressure from being put on your dog as well as on your back. So integrated bungee is pretty important. And then a tug line for each dog. I have 2 dogs, so I'm going to make sure that I have 2 tug lines. To kind of learn about this, I did use the book, Skijoring with Your Dog, a great resource to be able to use. And actually, before I got all this equipment, so if you're already thinking, oh my gosh, I have to invest in all this equipment, I started Canicross and Skijoring with a backpack and a dog leash. So I wear the backpack as so, obviously, you just put the backpack on. And then, Shira, can you be my model? Can I see you? So I would use a backpack instead of her collar, of course, because she would be pulling, but for demonstration purposes. So you have an extendable leash. I would put the leash on, hey girl, I'd put the leash on my backpack, pull it tight, and then as she went, Shira, can you demonstrate? Perfect. And then I could lock it out when I needed to, or I could let it go in and out, and we would just run or ski. The downfall of this, of course, is that it doesn't have that integrated bungee that I said was so important. So it puts more weight on, more pressure on your dog and you. So if you're going to do it often, definitely recommend that integrated bungee. So this is some of the equipment that you'll need to get started for Canicross. If you decide to do additional activities like Bikejoring or Skijoring, you're going to add a little bit more equipment. So for Bikejoring, of course, you'll need a bike, and a helmet's recommended, just in case you take a spill. So you'll need a bike, and when you do Bikejoring, you don't need your harness anymore. You're just going to take your tow line with that integrated bungee, put it around your bike, make sure it's not tangled in between all of the wiring, so when you're pulling, it's nice and flat. Then you have a nice line, and then you can hook your dogs up to that. So that's Bikejoring. And then Skijoring, you're going to use that same harness. You need a set of cross-country skis. I use the classic diagonal stride skis. Most people are going to recommend skate skis, where you're making that V pattern, but we don't have a lot of groomed trails around here, so I find the classic ones work pretty well. You want your poles, your boot, and of course a little ski wax. So this is the equipment to get started. Now we're gonna bring in the dogs and get everyone situated. So Shira, are you ready to go? You wanna go outside? Do you wanna go outside? Do you wanna go outside? You ready to go outside? Do you wanna go outside? What do you think? You wanna go outside? Shira, you wanna go outside? Ras, you wanna go outside? You ready? You wanna go outside? You ready? Let's go outside. You ready? All right, well, we gotta get our harness on. So Shira, come on over. Come on over. Come here. Shira, for some reason or another, loves the pool, but she doesn't really like putting her harness on. Not too sure why, but we have to have a little bit of seconds. Here you go. See, your tail's still wagging. I know you like it, but for some reason you don't love it. All right, let's get your harness on. Good. All right, here we go. There we go. All right, Shira, you're set. Rascal, come on over, buddy. All right, so we got the dog's harnesses on and ready to go. Shira, you're unzipped. Let's get you. All right, we got to get my harness on. So nice, easy. This one has a place you can put a water bottle if you want. So if you're out in the winter, put it upside down because water freezes up top. Seems I put a little weight on since last time. I guess I need to Canicross a little bit more. We'll blame it on different clothes. All right, so you're gonna put this on so it's over your low back. We'll pull it nice and snug. You have optional leg loops. You can see that these both can clip off if you don't want them. I do prefer them because it keeps it nice and low. So you'll just put your leg loops on. All right. Everything nice and tight. Gotta grab our toe line. Are you ready, Raph? Are you ready? You're so excited. I know. We gotta go outside. We love going outside. All right, so just put the tow line with the integrated bungee around the quick release. That's how we're going to attach it. Again, if something happens, I can pull this and the dogs will be able to not pull me somewhere dangerous. Of course, somewhere dangerous is like, well, let's be realistic. Am I going to probably pull her off? Not really. But if she's running me into oncoming traffic or something like that where it could injure me, I might pull it if I can see she is good. But the realistic thing is I'm going to make sure I try not to put us in situations that will happen. But it is available. Are you ready, Shira? You're standing here. Come on, Shira. All right, come on. We got to get you hooked up. Oh, my goodness. Rascal, come here. All right. Come here, Shira. Come here. All right. So as we get ready to go outside and do a little Canicross, again, Canicross is just basically running with your dogs, fancy name, except now you're hooked up with the dogs. But before you do any of these activities, Bikejoring, Skijoring, or Canicross, your dogs have to know the language that you're talking. So some common words you're going to hear while we're out there are G, which means turn right, haw, which means turn left. You might hear whoa. You might hear easy. So the tone of your voice helps them understand how they're going to be able to run while you're out there. So you guys ready? Should we go on? All right, come on. You ready? You ready? Are you ready? Okay, come on. Whoa. Easy. Easy. Hear a haw? Haw? Good. So I said haw, so she knew to go left. Whoa. Easy. All right, come on. Hike, hike. G, 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 G. Good. Oh my God. Alright, Shira. Can we try G? G? Alright, Shira. Shira, G, 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 G. Shira, G. G, 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 G. G. G, 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 G. G, 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 G. Canicross or Skijoring or Bikejoring with the dogs, always of course making sure they have a chance to get some water. Shira's pretty good right now. We're gonna go ahead and head into the woods a little bit and run some more. A couple key terms you'll want to know. One that I taught the dogs is around. Any of the terms that you teach them, they have to just be able to know, and you know what they are. It doesn't really, what command you could say, heebie-jeebie means right, but if you have your dog being pulled by someone else, that might be confusing. So going with the technical terms, G for right and ha for left, make it a little bit easier. So we're gonna head to the woods and show you some more of their skills. Easy, easy. Good, Shira, ha, 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 ha. Shira, ha, 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 ha. Come on, ha. Good, on by. So if they get distracted by something, the term you want to use is on by. It means go on by what you're doing. So right now we're going to use on by. Shira, on by. Come on, on by. Good. Good, Shira, ha, 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 ha. Good girl. Ha, ha, Shira, ha. Ha, ha, ha. G, G, G. Good, easy. Shira, G. G, 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 G. Good job. Good. On by. Oh, so when this happens, you stay around, and Rascal knows to come around, or if he's tangled around me, Rascal, around, come on. Oh no, around, there we go. All right, now we're good. All right, G. In addition to doing Canicross and Skijoring, I actually found that I really like Bikejoring. And as I get ready to do Bikejoring, you'll see that I just have one dog, just Shira. I had Rascal for Canicross, but having two dogs is too much dog power. So just going down to one for Bikejoring. And the truth of it is, when I started with Skijoring and Canicross. And the only reason I did Canicross is so I could Skijor. Trust me, I'm not really someone who loves to run, but hook up the dogs in front of me, and they just add so much joy to being able to do it that secretly, I won't tell anybody this, but secretly, I like to run only when I'm running with the dogs. Otherwise, not a runner. So if you're sitting here watching this and you are thinking, yeah, Bikejoring, Skijoring, Canicross, that all sounds good, but I'm not a runner. I'm not a runner either, but I absolutely love it with the dogs. They just make all of the activities so much more fun. So definitely give it a try. So I'm gonna head out and do a little bit of Bikejoring. Got the helmet, got the bike, and I didn't do Bikejoring for about 2 years after I started Canicross and Skijoring, just because I was worried about the safety of it. I started looking into the scooters, decided they were too expensive. I had a bike in the basement that would work. I was safe, I was slow to start, and now I love Bikejoring. So take it easy. The biggest thing to remember is that obviously you don't want to get tangled with this cord when you're on the bike. You have to watch that she doesn't get too close to the bike, that it can get caught in the tire, or that it wraps around. So you really have to be able to manage where the tow line is so that it doesn't injure you. Keep the dog out front, so making sure they know all the commands is pretty important by the time you get to Bikejoring. Shira, are you ready to go Bikejoring? You ready? Are you ready? All right, get your foot untangled. We got it tangled, there we go. All right, Shira, we're gonna go out and go G. Ready? All right, hike. Go ahead, G, 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 G. Good, Shira, good girl. It's like, I want to pull again, Mom. Let's go. You ready? All right, see ya. Come on. There you go. Hike, hike, hike. Go get Dad. Go get him. There you go. Good girl. Good, Shira. Come on, hike, hike. Come on, girl. Woohoo! Come on, Shira. Good girl. Good, Shira. Good, Shira. Woohoo! Shira sees chickens. That's not good.
Up next,
Hi, guys.
Bikejoring with chickens.
Right?
You'll have to wait till next time, guys. Sorry.
Oh, sure. So, fun times, Bikejoring, Canicross, and up next, Skijoring.
When we get some snow.
When we get some snow. Yes, of course. It's seasonally, so fun activities you can do with your pets all year round, no matter what the weather. Whether it's like it is today, sunny with a little bit of briskness, or if it's 4 inches of snow on the ground. All kinds of fun to have. Easy, Shira. What do you think of the snow, Shira? What do you think? What do you think of it, huh? Look at this, yes. But Shira, we forgot something. We forgot our skis. We should go get them. We should get them. So we quickly went from no snow to go Skijoring to a lot of snow. You can see quite a bit of snow, probably at least 6 to 8 inches out here. Shira is loving it, so we'll let her get a little energy out, and then we'll go grab our skis. Shira, should we get our skis? Come on, let's get our skis, come on. Come on, come on. All right. Oop, easy, Shira. So these are a type of waxless skis, which means they have fish scales in the kick zone. I still added a little wax to the glide area, so the tip to tail for these. So I waxed them up, set them outside, so they are ready to go, so they won't ice up. All right, Shira. Oh, Shira, there you go. There you go. All right, come on, Shira. Shira, hold up. All right, so we got our skis, we have our pole, we have our harness for me and Shira, we have our tug line. We're gonna clipping into the binding here, trying to get the snow out. All right, so we got our skis on. Hold up, Shira, hold up, Shira. Probably won't be too fast. There's a lot of snow, but we'll see what kind of dog power you have. Shira, what do you think? You got some good dog power? All right, Shira, you ready? Hike. So we might be a little slow until we get some well-groomed tracks in here, but tons of snow. Shira's loving it. So a little introduction to Skijoring with your dog and a lot of powdery snow. Once it's groomed down, it'll make it a little bit easier. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Good, Sierra. Come on, Sierra. Come on, Sierra. Come on. Sierra says this is a tough workout. There's so much snow. I say it's a tough workout too. But tons of fun to come out and have fun skijoring with your dogs. Once we get a couple more tracks down, it'll make it a lot easier. So enjoy all the snow while it's here. And I'm Rachel Nagel with Adventurous Heart. And whether you're skijoring, bikejoring, or Canicross with your dog, enjoy every minute of it. Right, Sierra? Right? Come on. Right? Come on. There, that's a good girl. That's a good girl. Good. Right, enjoy every minute of it. Every minute of it. We're enjoying every minute of it, aren't we, Shira? Yes, we are. And of course, make sure you take time to really enjoy and have fun in the snow. It's not just about skijoring, but about spending time together. Not only did we get a lot of snow last time, but the next week we got cold temperatures and the pond is frozen. 4 to 6 inches, and we're inventing a whole new sport. Shira, what do you think about Icejoring? You ready, Shira? Come on, let's give it a try. Come on. With the new sport of Icejoring that we created, all you need are your ice skates and the same equipment that you would need for Canicross, Skijoring, or Bikejoring. So cool. Icejoring is my new favorite thing. I love it. You gotta try it. What do you think, Siri? You gotta try it? Siri, you ready? Come on. Come on.